If I don't start talking, it makes a really odd sound. And if I do start talking, it cuts the first things I say off. Yay! Okay. So we are doing The Voice Celestial. We are in book 2, which is The Voices of the Ages, the voices of the aged masters, or masters of the ages. I'm not sure. But we're going to do the housekeeping really quickly. And most of these chapters are like really short, like today's chapters, 2 pages. So, yeah, so we'll kind of probably do a chapter a day for a little while. Yes, so there we are. The housekeeping is simply reminding you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center, and our website is creativelife.org. We have a constant contact email, which is 1 email a week, unless something unusual happens. It's a real person doing it. It tells you what's going on for the week and the month, and the hot links are hot, and nobody will get your email. So and then what you can do is email info@creativelife.org. That will get you on that constant contact. And then the social medias. We don't monetize the social medias because we don't want to deal with the ads any more than you do. So what we ask you to do is go like, subscribe, share, follow, comment on our content, because it bumps us in the algorithms. So we appreciate it when you do that, because we think we have good tools to share. We hope you agree with us. And that's the way you can help us out. And then you don't have to watch ads and we don't have to fool with them. All right. That I believe is everything for the housekeeping. And now we are going to get on with the reading. Okay. So, Voice Celestial. The Masters of the Ages. Yes. All right. And we are starting with, we are in chapter 2, which is the Vedic hymns. And if you don't know anything about the Vedic hymns, they are oral traditions from India that were written down. I think they were written down, between 5,000 and 3,000 years ago. But they're oral traditions from a lot longer than that. And they cover everything. Like the first plastic surgery happened in India. Yeah. They did a nose. I guess they were replacing a damaged nose. So, and I believe cataract surgery started in India too, like thousands of years ago. This is not something new. So, yeah, there's something to that, tradition. I watch Ancient Aliens. I would tell you it's a guilty pleasure, but I'm not guilty about it. What I love about Ancient Aliens is that they take you to places and they show you artifacts that you'd never see otherwise. You don't have to buy the theory just to be fascinated by where they will take you and the things that they will show you. And one of the things that they did in Ancient Aliens is they took a craft that was described in the Vedas, and like they got the measurements out of it, 3D scaled it, and then 3D printed it, and then put it in a wind tunnel, and it flew. Tell me, that's not some craziness. So if you have not looked into the Vedas, I highly suggest it, because there's some amazing stories in there. The Upanishads are really amazing. The Bhagavad Gita is really good. And then just, like I said, the medical knowledge in the Vedas is really interesting. Okay. So, the Vedic hymns, and, it starts off, now this is all the voice of the Farer, and it says, of first creation's dawn, the Farer. I roused within myself and heard a voice. I will translate for you, for wisdom lies in thought as well as speech, and Veda means the knowledge of all things, all cause and all effect. And the initiate sees through nature's veil the moving forms of truth. The Vedic hymns you hear, which tell the tale of first creation's dawn, are echoes from millennia of chants across the hills of India, which rolling out for all mankind become the source of all great faiths. I could not tell who spoke, but listened well. Behind the tales of gods and metaphors of nature, you can hear the sages speak of him who dwells apart, the one alone, and he was that, and neither being nor non-being. Then he breathed, and from his breath the substance of the spheres began as space, and taking shape appeared in various forms. Yet who he was or what he was, who knows? They said, for how can finite comprehend the infinite? It is enough to know he is the all. From him the world has come, in him contained, to him it will return. These are but terms to fit the finite mind, for he did not create, but he became. For he is Brahman, eternal essence, who has never changed, but he made visible that which he is, nor can aught be destroyed, for he inhales, and forms will disappear. The real is never seen, and it is well. Our senses deceive, our sense deceives, said the interpreters. They further said that which first appeared to human eyes is formless, and was known as Anji, sacred fire, or spirit pure. No, Agni, Agni, Agni. Eternal masculine. Okay, so Agni, sacred fire, or spirit pure. Eternal masculine. And Soma is his mate. Eternal feminine, the soul of nature, womb of worlds invisible, and visible alike. And from those two, these aspects of the one, a third appears, which Krishna called the Word, and which the scribe called John proclaimed as Logos into the world. This cosmogonic act the Vedas teach is sacrifice. The one divides himself and manifests as mother and as son. From this great redemptive faiths were born. No, from this, the great redemptive faiths were born, wherein the disunited soul is brought through Krishna, Buddha, Dionysus, Osiris, Christ, to union once again with the eternal consciousness of truth, that there is one alone, and that the fall of man is his belief in two, of good and evil. Once again, the voice was low, but gaining strength. It quoted from the ancient manuscript. Fear not, the day of Brahma cometh to an end. I may not understand, but this, it seemed to me, time will dissolve into eternity. Told you it was short. Told you it was short. But what I appreciate about it is that line in there. It says, how can the finite comprehend the infinite? How can the finite? We are both infinite and finite. And right now we are bound into finite forms. So we have to be willing to look beyond the finite, to gaze at the incomprehensible, infinite. In that last one, it's kind of that, it's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It comes from the one, and it's going to go back to the one. It's like, we're never truly separated. It's an illusion. Jesse says that on a regular basis. So if you haven't looked into the Vedas, I highly suggest them. They're written in beautiful flowery language. They're gorgeous. And if you can dig below, they have some real wisdom to share. There's some real wisdom to share. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to leave you with that. So I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day. You take care of business day. A let's wrap this week up day. A you got this day. Enjoy the cold start to the morning day. 45 is not cold. I understand that. A you got everything you need day. A read something interesting day. Read something fun day. Listen to some amazing music day. A listen to the birds sing day, because that's the music I'm listening to at the moment. A good day. And if that's too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough. Just as you are. You're a beloved expression of the divine. You are a brilliant light, a divine spark, spirit in motion, God in action, a brilliant masterpiece, a beautiful masterpiece, and a work in progress at the same time at your own pace. So please feel free to explore the truth of your being. Or like Jesse likes to call us godlings, feel free to explore the truth of your being. Get to know who the divine knows you to be. Beyond the finite. And know that you are good. Because that's all the divine knows. And from there, anything is possible. All right, beloveds. I'm going to move into the process of my day. Obviously, I did not get up and go get measured for the race. I'm going to have to figure that out next week. All right. Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I will not be on with you tomorrow. I am taking tomorrow off to go play. My husband's birthday was yesterday, and we are going to go play at a Renaissance festival tomorrow. It's a day trip, so but we're going to light out of here well before 9. So I'm taking tomorrow off, and I will pick this back up with you on Sunday. So take care of yourself, and we'll do chapter 3, which is Rama, founder of faiths. All right? Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.